In this video, we're going to go over how to configure this strategic Gantt chart, which we're introducing in the 1.10 release of VividCharts, and specifically want this strategic Gantt to visualize demands and projects, and underneath projects, project tasks by portfolio. So the Gantt chart is pretty important when you're trying to manage projects and timelines and tasks, making sure dependencies are being tracked also. As you're trying to make sure things are on time, on budget, and that requirements are met, the Gantt is the visual go-to for that purpose, and we're going to show you how to set that up. Now here's an example of what we're going to end up with, or what we're going to try to go after. So you can see we have portfolios, we have the names of the portfolios, we have task types in another column. We have demands, projects, these are project tasks, and things are done by month and for the year of 2025. So again, this is the type of view that we're in, visual that we're going for. So let's go build this right now. Okay, so I'm in VividCharts. I'm going to go in my charts, and it's the Strategic Gantt chart. So the top level data here is portfolio, and then we'll hit save. The time frame we said we wanted was this year, and we wanted to go by month. We'll turn on pagination because one of the requirements is going to be able to print this out. We had two columns of data, so we had task type and name. So we're going to add two columns there. So now we can go set up the data structure for this. So we'll go to manage the Gantt tables, and you can see portfolio I already chose. It's the top level here. We're going to save, or we'll click into that. So portfolio, we don't have a start and end date for portfolio. We'll leave order by as the default here. We did want name, and we wanted task type. So task type is there. Now I do have some specific requirements here. We had portfolio. Actually, let's go look at that. So we have data requirements, portfolio D, E, and F. So the name of the portfolio is portfolio E or portfolio D or portfolio F. I'm going to look at that query. I'm going to copy that just so I can have it if I need it again. Okay, so we got portfolio. Now I need the next level of data there. So we're going to say add a subtable. We're going to start with our projects. Project. Feel like I'm overlooking this. PM underscore project. There we go. Relationship to that is our portfolio, is our top portfolio. We want planned start and planned end. We'll leave this as the default. Again, I want the name and I want the task type. I do want milestones. Okay, so now we have project set up. We wanted project tasks to also be visualized underneath the project. So I'm going to add another subtable to this. And then this is project task. And the relationship from the project task to the project is parent. We'll use planned start and planned end again. And order by will leave default. We want the name. Oh, actually, a short description. and task type again. We also want milestones and key milestones. Okay, so I'm going to go back. If I go back, it should be under project. We have project task set up. I'm going to go back again. Now I'm under portfolio. What I want here is I want to add another subtable here. So we have top level is portfolio, the next level is project and demand, and then the third level under project is project task. So I want to add another table here. And in this case, we got demand. And that is also portfolio. And approved start. Actually, let me go look at the requirements. Doesn't say there exactly what fields this is. We will start with approved start and approved end, and if we got to change it, we will. Let's see, order by will leave default. This again is name, and this is task type. Don't have milestones for that. We're gonna hit go back. So now I have portfolio, I have project and demand. Everything should be set up, I think. So let's hit save. Everything's here, and we'll hit save again. Okay, so I got portfolio D, portfolio E, portfolio F. I got project, project tasks. You can see how they all cascade down because they're nested tables inside of the others. Demands we have here. Okay. So it looks like we have all the data set up. You can see that we even are visualizing our key milestones with the square and a milestone with the triangle. So let's go look at our requirements again. Looks like, let's go into design. So we want to look at the year, the milestones, key milestones we have. Headers should be month. Oh, we want 3 characters abbreviated with a shortened year. So out of the box it has this, so we need a shortened year here. So we could go into style. Under Gantt styles we have this formatting. I never remember exactly what the format values are, so I'm going to click on that. And year, shortened year, I think if I do YY should give it to me, and the month is MMM. So going here, we'll say MMM, should give me my months. I'm going to do YY in parentheses. So it should be January 25, February 25. So we've got that. Let's go back to our requirements. Needs to be a today line. That's simple enough. We'll turn on today. Okay. Let's go look at our requirements again. The color palette needs to align to our business approved brand colors. This is not VividCharts colors. So let's go ahead and swap that out. We should have a VividCharts brand. Okay. So now our colors are branded. I think we have what we want. What I do want to do is add a little bit more styling to this first column so that I can see the delineation between things a little bit better. If I go in here, go under Strategic Gantt styles, I have this primary table color. I'm going to go ahead and just select a kind of a lighter gray. And that'll separate out the portfolios a little bit more. You can see our portfolios already are colored, but this will help visually separate out the first 2 columns a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and save this. So what are our other requirements? Okay, viewer needs the ability to refresh. That's in the viewer, so we can look at that. Schedule a regular reminder. Be able to download be able to paginate if we export and then filter. Okay, so I have all the design done. So now we've looked at the delivery requirements. The first thing I could do here is make sure that I'm set out on demand, because we want people to be able to refresh it when they need the data updated. I could set an email notification. So here I'm just going to go ahead and schedule that. I'll say active. We'll send this to Kevin and Dylan. And when do I want it to go? Let's just say daily. Nope. We'll say weekly. And we'll just say Monday. It'll show up and we'll hit save. So now Kevin and Dylan will receive an email every Monday with access to the report. They have refresher role, so they'll be able to refresh it. Let's go ahead and save this one more time. Let's publish this and we'll go into the viewer. Okay, so this is what we see. I'm going to go ahead and let's look at it in full screen mode. Nice, looks fine there. We said that we needed to be able to download it, so we could come here, we could download, we can select our format. If we want it in PowerPoint, put it in best quality, and then I could download it. Give it a second or two, and now that's downloaded as a PowerPoint file. Go ahead and open that up and see what that looks like. Okay, so here's what it looks like in a PowerPoint file as a slide to share out. Again, I turned on pagination, so if I would have had a lot of portfolios that stretched beyond the single slide, I would have had multiple slides in order to accommodate for that. Okay, the other thing we needed is the ability to refresh the data. So I'm a user that has the refresh role, the VividCharts refresher role, so that means I can update the data on this. If I hit refresh, it will go recollect the data in order to build the visual, and then I would have the up-to-date information if any of these portfolios, projects, tasks, milestones had changed. So hopefully that's straightforward and how to set that up. And we took a little time to do it here, but I think might be a 5 to 10 minute exercise to have this in your instance ready to go for all your portfolios.